Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are all new year, newcomers. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by to it. My name is Bella Onorode. My YouTube channel is going to be more of a relationship, families, and do it yourself. Relationship, families, do it yourself, and I'll still be giving you guys content on importation, the processing, the method, how to go about it to become an importer, most especially from China to Nigeria. I'm a mom based in Nigeria, Benin precisely. I think today content is going to be about importation. I want to throw light on importation, how to start a mini importation. I know with time you'll be seeing me looking down, and I jot some things down that I'll be giving you guys, I'll be telling you guys. Though this content is not going to be too long, it's just to give you some step and some process you need to know about importation. Thanks for watching. If this content is what you like to listen to, maybe you are planning to become an importer, or you're already an importer, you want to know more things, you want to get more ideas, add to the one you know already, please stay back, carry your popcorn, watch. I know we are all learning, because me, I'm still learning, most especially from China, most especially because some of us have gone through this process, who have learned, they've coached us, but we don't really know how to go about it. Some of us are scared, some of us don't really have that mind. Why some of us are thinking that we need to have a huge capital of money, you need to become a millionaire before you can be an importer. No, that is very wrong, that is very wrong. With your little capital you can become an importer. You can import as as according to your pocket. So with time, I'm going to be dropping more things you need to know about how to import from China to Nigeria. It's very easy. At first, at beginning, when I've not started it, when I was not coach, I was thinking it's a big thing. I was thinking it's a big thing. Me, how will I learn an importer? I've not traveled before, I've not gone out of Nigeria, let alone I will not be at home, I will not be importing things from China, I don't know how to speak Chinese. No, that was very wrong. After I was coached, and I found out that the most easiest thing for you to do, in fact is the most easiest thing to ship from China to Nigeria. Though I can ship from I can to import from China to Nigeria, though I can do from Dubai, from Cambodia or Vietnam, but my main area of specialization is China and Vietnam. Vietnam is when I want to get hair. Maybe some persons need hair, I want to get hair, like my hair I do order them from Vietnam. I don't buy hair from here in Nigeria, no, because they will miss it. Most of the hair vendor we have here in Nigeria are, in fact, 80% of them are fake. Don't quote me wrong, I'm not saying all of them are fake. I said 80%, they are genuine ones, but 80% will not give you 100% human hair. But that is aside, because this is not the content I want to drop here today. So if you want to be getting more of this content about importation from China to Nigeria, then you can you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, because there are so many persons out there that are waiting to get this kind of content, or that are waiting or looking for somebody that will put them through. Because so many coach will teach you, they will collect money and coach you, but they will not really have time to carry you along. It's like they will take you from the step, from the scratch to the river. So how will you now cross the river? Where to pass for you to get to the other side of the river? You will not be able to get them. You will not be able to reach them. They will be so busy to attend to you, to as you be, you can't even access them. Because I was once a victim, but luckily for the coach that coached me, she coached us. At the end of the day, after coaching us, when you pay your money, she will coach you. After coaching you, there's a group she formed. She call it either masters or mentorship class. What is the meaning of that master class? Is like after teaching you, she will add you to that group. After teaching you, she will add you to that group. So there are so many persons there that have learned long time ago. They've already had experience, they've passed through the process, they've practiced it, so they now know the good and bad about it. So like you that is just coming, you just finished learning, you've not even practiced the process, you've not practiced the process. So any question or any challenges you are having, you can just drop it on the group. So you will see one or two persons that will say, okay, it's like this, not like this, because the coach might not be there to answer you, though she is on the group, but she will not really have that time to be attending to you, because he or she might be so busy, or he or she might not have the time to be coming to the group or to be answering one person at a time, because she has a lot to do. She have a lot of students to coach on a particular basis. So that is why she formed a mentorship class, whereby after teaching you, she will add you to that group. Then after adding you to that group, then if you have any challenges of going through the process, maybe you want to order, you are trying to talk to a Chinese person and you are finding it difficult, you are having challenges to pass through that step, you can just drop it at the group. Once you drop it at the group, you will see one or two persons that will come and respond to you, that will attend to you. Then that aspect will be done. That is the process of the mentorship camp. But not all coach will form that kind of group, because I think I was coach in three different places, but it was only one person that I was able to grab all that I need to know, though it was not still all, but at the end of the day, with the aid of the mentorship class, I was able to escape through that process. I think what I will be giving you today is is how to start a mini importation business in Nigeria. That's, you will be in Nigeria, some persons will be like, me that have not traveled, me that don't have a international passport, me that don't speak Chinese, me that don't speak Cambodia, me that don't understand Chinese, how will I not ship from Nigeria, how will I not ship from China to Nigeria, or how will I not ship from Cambodia to Nigeria? No. As long as you are in Nigeria, what you just need is just for you to follow the step. First, how to become a mini importation is one, select a niche for a particular product. Select a niche for a product. What do we understand by niche? A niche is that, as a beginner, let me use as a beginner, you don't need to, even if you have a large capital of money, even if you are a millionaire, even if you are a billionaire, you don't need to have you don't need to have a big money, you don't need to break the bank, you don't need to borrow from one bank or the other for you to become a successful importer. No. Have a niche. That niche, especially as a beginner, what do we mean by a niche? You have a particular product in mind that you want to go into. For instance, like let me use a ladies, maybe for instance, you have you are this kind of fashionable person, or one, the reason why you need to have a niche, for instance, you are in an organization setup, or you are in a business place, or in your areas, you watch what people likes in that area, or you watch what you love most. It's not really what you love most, because you are not the one that will buy those things, you are not the one that will use them. So look at the area where you want to sell that particular product, where you want to sell the product. It might be online, it might be WhatsApp, it might be Instagram. So you don't need to scatter yourself in different kind of product. Maybe today you post a shoe, tomorrow you post handbag, next tomorrow you post how will I call, you now post makeup. No. Have a niche, especially as a beginner. If you want to venture into you want to become an importer, you want to be importing things to sell, especially when you are not an wholesaler, especially when you don't have a shop yet, look for a particular product. That is what we mean by a niche. A particular product, at least going for two set of product is not bad at all. is not bad. You can decide to say, okay, I want to start with a mini bag, ladies bag. At least the common bags ladies use now, even mamas, baby, girls, young girls, teenagers, they prefer this mini cross bag. Mama's bag is no longer in fashion except those that carry baby, but it's still not that common, because when you have a car, you don't really need a mama's bag. You can still put your cross bag, then look for some another fancy fashionable bag that you put other things. Then you can just like, oh, okay, I'll prefer to go into the fast moving products now that people use, girls use most, is a cross mini bag or handbag, I don't know how to call it, cross mini bag. Then you can look for another thing that is still very fashionable, that is reigning. Let me use the common word, reigning. You can decide to say this simple sneakers that look like canvas but it's not canvas. You can use it for native, you can use it for jeans, you can use it to go to church, you can use it to go to party. If it's that two sets of different things for a start, so that you will master what you are doing, you master what you are into, so that at the end of the day you will now know how to go about it. Then number two is source for a particular product, which I just said. I've already said it on the number one, source for a particular product. At least when you have a line of a particular product, you are good to go. You don't really need to break a bank, because even if you have the own money to import the whole China, or to import the whole Turkey to Nigeria, it does not make sense. Secondly, firstly, you will not know what you are doing. You'll be confused, because you are just starting it. You'll be confused. One, you will not know how to calculate your shipping fee. Secondly, you will not even know what to pay the supplier. Thirdly, you will not even know how to calculate the landing cost, and you will not know how you calculate your selling price. You'll be confused. At least if you buy a set of particular thing, you've selected your product, you have a particular product you want to sell. Let me say, let it not be more than two products. Like me, if I want to, like when I started first, I used mini bag and sneakers. Mini bag, because China, they are very good in sneakers. If you are looking for the best sneakers, China has the best sneakers, the best and original sneakers. To me, oh, I don't know for other persons, but to me. So number three, buy from supplier. You must learn and know how to buy from a supplier. What do we mean by buy from a supplier? At least either a supplier or a manufacturer, though they call it the same thing. It might be manufacturer, it might be supplier. So if you are buying from a supplier, you get it at a very low price. But if you are buying from a manufacturer, it will still be lower. But it's how for you to identify the difference between a supplier and a manufacturer. I will explain that too. Manufacturer are the ones that produce that thing. They are the ones that produce it. Then me coming to buy as a big supplier, as a big person concerned, I am an wholesaler. I will buy from a manufacturer. After buying from a manufacturer, then you now buying from me, I'm not the supplier. You don't expect to buy from me and get it at the same price you are buying from the manufacturer. But how you identify the difference between a supplier and a manufacturer, that is another thing, another course, another course you need to know, because not everybody know the difference between a supplier and a manufacturer. Because this importation of a thing, there are so many steps, there are so many skills, and there are so many secrets in quotes that you need to know for you to become a successful importer, so that you will not be scammed, so that you will not fall in the hand of a scammer. And one, when you want to get a product, make sure you know how to know original product and a fake product. China is fine. You will think China, because generally, even before I become an importer, I feel everything that comes from China, if I hear anything China, my mind be say na fake. No. Till I started sorting products from China, I now know that China has, in fact, it's like let me use Onitsha for instance. In Onitsha, you can get original product, you can get a fake product. It all depends because there are some persons, they go to market, they look for cheaper things to buy. So when you see something of 1,000 naira, and at the end of the day you now price go to different shops, you now saw that particular thing they told you 1,000, you now saw it to buy at the rate of 200 naira. My sister, wetin you expect? You know that what you bought from 200 naira maybe at the end of the day na you go use am or you go throway am. at the end of the day, if at all you manage to sell that thing, the customer that buy that thing will not come back to buy something from you again. No. That is why you need to, like Chinese website now, when you are buying something from there, after sourcing the product, there's what we call camera search. You can use camera to search for a product. You can use, I know saying this thing look strange, but with time I'll be giving you guys step by step on how to follow up all these things. Maybe for instance, you source for a product, it's either you use camera search, it's either you use the product name, it's either you use the product how will I put it, I think camera search and product name. Like me, I mostly prefer camera search, especially when that, because sometimes the name we call a particular product here in Nigeria, you, when you are using that name to check for that thing in Chinese website, you might not get it. So the best and simple way, if you add the thing before, use snap and use camera to search for that thing, source for that thing, it will come out. If it's what Chinese have, you must see it. So after searching, you will see 1,000, more than 1,000 suppliers that has that particular product. It might varies in a way, it might look the same, but and as they varies, that is how their prices varies. So it's not left for you to check their review, check the content of how they produce that thing, check for how long that store has been existing. So that is how to do it. Because me, is hard before you see me buy fake thing. It's not that I'm boasting, because I know all the skills, all their secrets, and how to source for a product. Then the number 4, pay for that product. After sourcing for a product, after sourcing for a product, you pay for it. Because if you don pay for it, Chinese no dey do credit o. Dem no dey do okay, make I bring am come for you. Like there was a time I was doing online sales. You see somebody that stays in Port Harcourt, I'm in Benin. The person will tell me that delivery before pay. I no know you, you no know me. How you take say make I trust you? Then I should send my product for you, you pay me, when you receive it you will now pay me. Who does that? It does not make sense. So Chinese does not sell their product like that. You must pay. That is why you need to be coached properly. You need to know the step. If a reliable coach you, he will give you the link, the contact of everything that you need to follow. At least some coach give some contact of suppliers, especially for hair. If they coach you for hair, they must give you contact of hair supplier that they deal with, is reliable, trusted, excuse me, and is genuine. They must give you the contact. They must give you. So when you are coach, how to pay is not a problem, because probably the coach must give you a procurement agent that can pay for you, because as a beginner you won't be able to pay by yourself. I will not even advise you as a beginner to start paying for yourself, because Chinese are very, in fact, I don't know how to put it, they look like one-way traffic. And they obey rules and regulation. They don't go outside rules. Like Chinese, they are the most, how will I put it? I don't know, I want to put that Chinese, they obey rules there, and they don't have time spending time with somebody. Maybe you are a customer, you want to place an order in a product. They don't get time to dey talk many talk o, lie. If they don't tell you wetin, if you ask them question, they will tell you is A. Once they tell you A, if you are coming to say let's turn the A to B, let's turn the B to C, let's turn the C to Z, you just dey there. They will tell you, they will just feel like this person is not serious. It will get to where it will even end to, they will tell you that go to the app and place your order. That is Chinese for you. Go to the app and place your order. So I think we are done, because this thing is divided into two sessions. The first one we just talked about, that I give four details on, is how to start a mini importation, which I said select a niche for a product, source for a product, buy from suppliers, pay for a product. Then the B part of it is basic tools that you need to start a mini importation business. We have some basic tools that we need to start as for you to start your mini importation business. Some would think maybe you need to go to Nigeria embassy and apply for your international passport. No, I think for more than 3 years now being in this business, I don't have international passport. The only way you will need international passport is when you want to open Chinese accounts. You want to open what we call a bank account. If you want to open the account so that you can be paying direct by yourself to the supplier one on one, that is when you need international passport. But I don't think that is really necessary for now as a beginner, because it take process. That account you need to be updating it every three months, and there is a minimum of amount that account need to access each month. There is a basic particular amount you don need to put in that account. So where is the need? Me for about 3 years now, is now I'm even planning to have my own account, so that at the end of the day I'll be able to be paying some things, because the difference is just little exchange rates. So why stressing yourself? You'll be doing scanning every three months. This, if you use your, you can use your NIN to open that account, but it's a long process. The easiest and fastest means for you to access, to have accounts that you can be paying by yourself to the supplier. Let me say to the supplier, that's Chinese account, is you need to have your international passport, Nigeria international passport. That's when you are in Nigeria. But that is not really necessary as a beginner. As a starter, you want to go into mini importation, the main basic tools that you need are: one, laptop or computer. It's either you have a computer or a laptop, or a mobile phone. Like me now, I don't have laptop. For more than 2 years now, I've been using my phone, provided the phone is a new grade phone that has space, because you will need a lot of app to download, to install. You will not just carry your phone and send message and thinking they don't deal with WhatsApp. The only thing they deal with is what do they call this app again? Oh, is it oh my god, if I remember I'll drop it. They deal on, the only way you can chat with the direct is oh, why did I forget this thing? You cannot chat with them with WhatsApp, except few contact. The only contact I have that I can chat with on WhatsApp are those Chinese people that understand English. If they don't understand English, there is no way you can access them on WhatsApp. You access them on their app, in the sense that you have iDictionary, you install it on your phone. So when you send a message, automatically that your iDictionary that you install on your phone will translate it to Chinese, because you are going to set it in a Chinese format. Then when they will receive it as a Chinese, then when they will send you their own message to reply you in their Chinese language, automatically your iDictionary translate it to English. That is how we communicate with them on their 1688 app. But those that understand English, you can contact them on WhatsApp. That is if your coach give you their contact number. You cannot just see a Chinese number on app, you start chatting them. No, because they are very careful when dealing with Nigeria people. You know what I mean. They are very careful when they are dealing with Nigeria people, because they feel Nigeria people are scammers, so they are very careful. This app that I'm trying to remember the name, there was a time I installed it. I was chatting with some of them on the app. I think after 2 days they blocked me. I was like, the person that scanned the, I think is a WeChat. WeChat. Thank God I remember. It's called WeChat, because Chinese own WeChat. That's the only means you can contact them. You can chat with them one on one. They can send video of their product and all that. Even now, if I'm even chatting them, I want to replace another, they will ask me to, they will send me their WeChat number. I will tell them I'm not on WeChat, I'm only on WhatsApp. If you can understand me on WhatsApp, let's talk on WhatsApp. They will say no. So after 2 days they blocked me. I was like, let me meet, I contact the person that opened the WeChat for me. I was like, see what happened. They blocked me, I cannot use my WeChat again. Told me that maybe I broke their rules. I was like, I don't know their rules. I did not broke their rules. I only chat with two Chinese person. I didn't even talk to. They said that's how they is. That's why most people don't use WeChat. And before I was able to get somebody that would scan that WeChat for me, I paid almost, I think, how much did I pay? I think 4 or 5 thousand. I used it for only 2 days. I called the person, I begin the court chain. Why you open WeChat for me? At the end of the day, I could not use it for more than 2 days. He said that is not his business. Maybe I go outside their rules. that was why they block me, because if you break the rules of WeChat, they block you instantly, and you cannot use that line to open WeChat again. So that was how it happened. So the number one basic tools that you need to become a mini importation, to go into mini importation business is one. It's either you have a laptop or a computer and a mobile phone. If you have a good mobile phone, I don't think you will need a laptop, except if you just want to. Because when I was planning to start my mini importation, I asked my coach, is it optional, or is it compulsory, or is it important to use a phone or a laptop? Which one is more preferable? She told me phone. If I have a good phone, a new grade, a phone that has space, I'm good to go. Except if I have laptop, I just want to use laptop. But phone is accessible, is mobile. You can be, I can be inside the bus, somebody, I will just enter my Chinese app, search for products, send to somebody another. But you cannot be doing your laptop like that. You cannot be carrying your laptop along with you to be doing that kind of thing. So that is number one basic tools you need. Then number two basic tool is internet access. Is important. To go into mini importation, you go born bill. You go born you just be ready that that is one of the sacrifice and the one of the tax that you will do. Be ready to burn your MB. Be ready to burn your MB. You need computer access, internet access, sorry to say. Then number three, MasterCard or Visa card. That is optional. I think, is it optional? Yes, because yes, it's compulsory. It's not optional, because when you place an order, when you source for a product, you need your card to send to the agent, the payment agent that want to pay your product for you. If you can pay by yourself, you also need your card. If you cannot pay by yourself, you need your card. Because one, I have a procurement agent. Because when if a good coach you, he's going to give you a genuine contact, which they know, which is reliable, which is genuine, that even if they are sleeping, 100% sure that they are not a scammer, they will give you their contact. So is the what they, even if you have your own, you can pay direct by yourself. You still need to buy, you look for an agent that will sell RMB for you, because Chinese money is RMB. Is Cambodia that pay with dollar. Chinese, they pay with RMB or yuan. They call it RMB, they call it yuan. I don't know if it's different currency, like as we have we have here in Nigeria, we have a naira, we have a 1,000, we have 2,000. But I know they have two grade of currency. They call RMB, they call yuan. You will buy RMB, they will send it to your app. It's through your app you will not pay to the supplier. But if you cannot do it, it's for you to tell the supplier, and buy so amount of product. Oh, this is the amount the supplier gave to me. So the supplier will, the payment agent you are using will now tell you his whole exchange rate. He will now give you the total amount of that money. Then you send to her. She will now convert it to RMB or yuan and pay to the supplier. After paying to the supplier, he will send you a short screen receipt that the payment has been successful. Is that receipt you will now send to your supplier that you buy your product for. Is it not interesting? I know it will look strange to some people, but it's the best and easiest means. In fact, I prefer buying my things from Chinese. You will just be in your house, you will just be doing your shopping. They will come give you for your house. You don't need to travel. Like me, I don't travel to Lagos to clear my goods. Once my goods get to Lagos, the shipping company I use, they will just send me a message. J Bella, your goods has arrived Lagos, so do and come and clear it. So are you coming to clear it by yourself, or you want to do webi, you want us to do webi for you? I will tell them I want webi, so I'll be assigned to somebody that do webi for me. It's just for me to pay, send money to them. They will tell me my total of money I need to pay to clear my goods. Once I make payment, I send them my receipt. Then they will give the contact my number. They will call me. I'm the one that want to webi your goods for you. Good and fine. He will tell me this is what your goods cost. Once I take it to the park, whatever the driver tell me, first of all will ask for my address. I will tell him my address, this is where I base, this is my state. He will tell me, okay, I will be in park so time. Once I get to the park, I will tell you whatever is the cost the driver charging. Then I will send the money. Maybe the next day my goods has already arrived in me. I can decide to go myself to go and pick it from the park. I can still decide to say, call my driver or my pickup person. If it's something that big, I will send driver to go and pick it. or if my husband is around, he can go and pick it for me. If he's not around, if it's what driver can pick, I have driver that will go and pick it for me. I'll be at home, they will deliver it. As simple as that. Instead of going from one market to another, going from one nature to another, the stress and roads risk. No, 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 no. That's why I said is the best, easiest way to buy, to shop from Chinese. Then number four, sustainable capital. Have a capital depending on your choice of goods. You see say this choice of goods don dey go, dey linger. The choice of goods, depending on your choice of goods, that you need to maintain a sustainable capital. Depends on your goods. If you are going into mini bag, I don't think you need up to 100,000, because you don't really, for a start, you don't really need to buy in large quantity, because you don't really know what you are buying. You've not seen what you are buying, except maybe you bought for like 2 or 3 occasions, and then you not like this particular product and your customers like them very well, then you can be increasing it gradually. Fine, buying things from Chinese is the best, cheapest means. So the only thing wey go kill you na when you wan pay for your shipping fee, when you wan clear your goods. You can buy goods of 50,000. If you are using hair, if the goods have weight, mind you know that that goods you might end up using 100,000 to clear it. It's shipping, is a clearing bills that is making goods from China to be expensive, because at the end of the day, you have to calculate all those things together as the landing cost. Bag wey you buy for 1,000, you come end up dey sell am 5,000 naira. That is why buying things from Chinese, that shipping stuff, that is why it's even more preferable you buy large quantity. When you are buying plenty, that's after you've grown, you are now grown in the business, you now know the good and the bad, you now know the secret, little secret about the whole stuff. You can be buying large. People, you can even form a community, you can form a group, your WhatsApp group, whereby you people will come together, buy things and ship it down. Then you use air shipping, I mean, no, sorry, you will use sea shipping. Sea shipping is very cheap, though it will take time. Like me, the shipping company I use, I don't want to say it here. The sea shipping company I use, they are the best shipping company so far. Their sea shipping does not last more than, let me say, plus and minus 2 months. But there are some sea shipping company that stay 6 months, 1 year. I think I was in a group where we bought things together, normally on kitchen utensils. Mind you, our goods spent almost 8 months before e land Nigeria. 8 months. But the shipping company I use, our sea shipping land, the time e used to land does not stay more than 2 months. At most 2 months and some weeks. Because the only time e spent up to 2 months and some weeks was during the dry season, because I heard that they said during dry season, ship don't move fast. They don't move faster. I don't know how to put it. They move very slowly because of the weather. That was why it stay, I think, was 3 months or 2 months and 2 weeks. But like this period now, mind you, if you place an order, you want to use it to ship your goods, know that is a month and 2 weeks. That's the company I use. Oh, I don't know of other company, but other companies I know is 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, if possible 8 months. I think that is that for capital. If you don't really need big money to go into mini importation. I think when we were coached, I know of somebody in my group that said he ordered only one wristwatch. This smart wristwatch from Chinese. One. I was like, yes, Chinese, they sell. I know that's what some of you will ask. Chinese, do they sell one thing? Yes, so suppliers sell. I've bought something. I've placed an order from a Chinese website. Sometimes I will buy one. That's if the money is big. Oh, if the money is small, don't expect that supplier to sell one for you. It will send you back to the app. It will tell you to go and place an order in the app. It will not attend to you. But if it's something that is big, they will sell. Even if you don't want to sell, you can plead, you can negotiate with them. Those friendly one, they have friendly one, you can negotiate with them. They can sell one for you. You can even tell them, let me buy this one to see if my customer will like it. If my customer like it, I will return to buy more. He will be very happy. They sell two. Depends on the how low is the quantity, or the how low is the amount, or how high is the amount. They sell two, they sell three, they sell four. they sell 5, some don sell below 2. The minimum this thing you will see in Chinese market, in Chinese app, is 2, but not all that still sell 2. Like their kitchen utensils, they don sell low. The lowest they will sell for you is 5. That is why it's more advisable you form a community group, a WhatsApp group, where you people will come together, buy a product, and the higher quantity you buy, the lesser the amount for you. That is that for the capital, because you don't really need big capital. Then number 5, you need an email address. You need an email address. Is that email address, is it really compulsory? No, I don't know, except if you want to start selling your product online, you need an email address. Or depends on the country you want to start importing from. Like Chinese, I don't really think they need email address. They've never sent me message on email. Yes, email, I don't really know, but I think is one of them. Maybe depends on the country you are shipping, you want to import from, because you will need an email. One, you need to, if you want to go into mailing online business, you will need an email. Maybe you are the type that want to start selling your product online, Instagram, TikTok, you need an email. Those are one of the tools. Then number 6, the last tools you will need: physical location for your delivery of goods. Yes, I think I've even make mention of that. A physical location, you need to have a place where you receive your goods, because you cannot really be traveling up and down. So you need to know, let the shipping company know your address, let them know your location, let them know your state, so that when they want to deliver your goods for you, they will know that you are in Benin. Okay, they will use also pack to ship it down for Benin, to ship it down for you to Benin. They will know that you are in if you are in Lagos, is even better. It's just for you to send your address. Let the shipping company you are using know that you are in Lagos, so that they can easily contact you. Then they will ask you, should we deliver your product for you, or you are coming to pick it yourself? You will not give them the option. If you tell them you are coming to pick it yourself, good and fine. They will not drag with you, they will not negotiate with you, they will be waiting for you. Then if you tell them you want them to waive it for you, instantly they give you, they link you up with the Weibi person that will Weibi your goods for you. I think this is all for this con ten t. If you find it interesting, please stay back, carry your popcorn, lis ten carefully, and drop your comment, because we are all learning. I will be expecting your comment on the comment section, where you are finding challenges on importation, the area you want me to do con ten t on, and where you want to grow on importing, or the where you are having stress, or if it's fear, in fact anything you are having, or where you think I didn't get it right, you can drop it on the comment section. So I will sit back, watch and wait for your comment. And please don't forget to like, if this content, you like this content, and you want to get more of this content, you want to grow on importation, you want to know more secret about importation, you want to learn more about importation, you want to know how to import by yourself from Chinese to Nigeria, please, I'll be waiting for you on the comment section. And do not forget to like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell, so that anytime I drop a content here, you will be the first to get a notification.